indestructible grace of caution, this is our fate. Remember this our calling. We will come for our crusade. Our purpose is keep the burning flame. Don't forget what you got. It's time to stay down, to claim our names back. We will make it come back. Tell me what you want now. Yeah, remember stay down. Flames in the power. We don't want any more tragedy. The danger will die away. We rise. The pain is hard to breathe. Can I break this from my head? And I know this is my curse. Take this shot and this is my fate. We can fight for the calling. Take the flag for our crusade. Our purpose is keep the burning flame. Don't forget what you got. We stay down. Now we rise. Time to stay down, to claim our names back. We will make it come back. Tell me what you want now. Yeah, remember stay down. Flames in the power. We don't want any more tragedy. The danger will die away. We rise.
Hello, hey Space Cadets, how's it going? Oh, my OBS, there we go. How's it going, Space Cadets? Hey. Welcome to the, yeah, this is gonna be the last Goddess Fall streams, and I'm gonna be taking a break from streaming for a while because, like, I mean, I'll probably, like, stream, or finish streaming, like, Resident Evil 4 next week, and, because it's tradition. And then after that, like, I have a plan, but I need to actually finish my the video that I'm working on. More to the point, though, the reason why I haven't been, like, live streaming, like, right, I know it's a bit impromptu, but the main issue, right, is that I've been, like, trying to deal with something, like, you know, medical issue. It's like one thing after another lately, and I'm holding on. I am doing mostly okay, but I figured it's probably just a vitamin deficiency. I'm doing the best I can to fight against it. I've also been, like, trying to, like, fight against this sort of black pill mentality, where we're all doomed and everything. Like, I keep that shit away from my channel for good reason. And I hope that you never have to develop that mentality when watching me. Don't stay toxically positive. Be aware of, like, your surroundings, but stay positive to try and not keep you from going insane. That's the one thing I want my audience to be. Sane. Alright. I had to, like, enable, like, noise gating on my microphone for a little bit. I can, or not noise gating, some noise suppression. I can disable that now. Okay. I'm gonna stay hydrated today. I'm also gonna eat something probably midstream. This will be capped at about 2 hours 45 minutes this time around. That thumbnail, by the way, was actually difficult for me to make, because, I mean, it's sad to look at for those on the YouTube side. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. We're going to, like, go straight into hell. Because that's what this is. True, tragic hell. Going straight to the live scene. Let's do this. Game's muted for a moment. Hang on. There we go. There's still an issue I've noticed with, hang on, I'm gonna do a quick, resource repair. There's still an issue with the game when it comes to, like, Bloom. I have it disabled, right? The issue is that it's still enabled for the skill cutscenes. I couldn't tell you why. I really couldn't tell you why. Okay, I did a resource repair, but again, I sincerely doubt that this will, this doesn't seem to work. Like, perhaps I should just do a clear cache. I tried reporting this issue to Shift Up and I got nothing, so I'm just gonna keep, like, doing that. Like, the setting apparently just not registering as off. Perhaps it's like a... requires a game restart. Oh yes, by the way, like, this crazy redhead got, like, Cinderella's, beach variants. Okay. We're gonna go straight into Goddess Fall. The first thing I want to do, however, is, like, I also started up a first affection, because I know I'm a little late to that. Oh, hi, Naga. I'm debating on whether to get this, costume or not for Naga. I like Naga. And I also like Tia, right? But I want to save my money. At the same time, though, like, these are really good. And... oh, yeah, the solo raid. I'll do that later. Like, you have, these? No. I'm just gonna do them, like, once a day thing right here. And... because I've been saving up silver tickets for Moran copies, but they're... Moran. However, okay, give me body labels. What I want to see is I can get, like, a limit break like Snow White Innocent Days. Right? I'll go to the shop really quick. Bop. Bop. And then reset. I'll go to Goddess Fall in just a little bit. Like, I'm trying to... This is gonna be super, super tragic and, like, heartbreaking, so I have to... I'm getting myself ready. Just... Let's see. Shifty. There it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. I can finally limit break Snow White Innocent Days. Or I could get another copy of Drake to get court. No. No. Snow White Innocent Days spare body. There we go. I'll get more silver tickets later. Can I get any more? Ooh. Ooh. I can get, like, a 7x5 is, let's see, 35? Which will give me 45 total of these. Actually, no, hang on a second. I have 10 of them, so... 6 times 5 is right. Hang on. 6 times 5 is, 30. This will give me 35, which will give me 45 in total. Okay, so I'm gonna, like, wait until I get more body labels first. But now I can limit break Snow White Innocent Days. In fact, let me do this really quick. Hang on, hang on. Thank you. Alright, now I have enough body labels to screw it. Let's limit break Snow White Innocent Days really quick. So, whoop, there we go. Cause she's actually not that bad. Like, she seems like it's a welfare unit, but she's actually really not that bad. Thank you. Level 200. And her 7 dwarves 3. All right. Okay. So now that I can actually like afford the extra like body labels. Oh, thanks, Mustang. Back to the shop. 9 times 5 equals 45? No, I only need like 40. Then save the rest of them for the next purchase. Now I can use this high quality records. What will it give me? 50, exactly 50. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, game! You give the worst Nikke in the game. No, shut up, she is. Crow is the absolute fucking worst Nikke in the game. Not just in terms of gameplay, but also in terms of, like, character, in terms of story. Everyone universally hates Crow. And the only one that people hate just as much right now is Yo-Yo. And thankfully, Yo-Yo is dead in terms of the mind. The game gave me fucking... You know, I would have been fine with, like, more molds. But instead gives me fucking Crow. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Like, fine. Well, I'm just gonna limit break her just for the sake of it, so... Fuck off, game. Fuck off! You have got to be fucking kidding me. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I'm crashing out right now, by the way, chat. Like, I am crashing the fuck out. Like, how the fuck am I that unlucky to get fucking Crow? Fuck off, game. And then it gives me, like, a new message for extrinsic. Not for fucking, like, exotic. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Fuck off, game. Yeah, I'm mad. At least there's that. Oh my god. How are they getting away with this? Like, how did they get away with this at all? Hang on. I'm gonna do a wipeout. Okay. Cool. Like, you want more tragedy on top of your tragedy? How about fuck off? Anyway, let's set that up. Go straight to the command center. I'll work on second affection later. Recollections. Archives. Scroll the way down to Goddess Fall. I'll do a footstep walk runner in the later in the future. Wisdom Spring I'm curious about as well, but enter the event. Oh boy. Last time I was playing, by the way, it was Soulless, Heartless Body Remains, Queen 001. I was alright, like part 7. Story 2, part 7. This is going to suck. What Nikke actually makes sense to be put here? Crown is kind of out of action. Red Hood is, well, dead, so it doesn't make sense. The ones who are around right now are like these, but Dorothy's not here. And I don't The Rapid Red Hood doesn't make sense to be here, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, I actually finally have a limit break broken like a Snow White Innocent Days, which means like a whole lot. Modernia, I guess, is fine to use considering that she's now available again for in action. But I also recently got my hands on, you know, Cinderella Crystal, but Cinderella's not here right now, is she? Noah's also dead. Well, all that remains are a brain. Isabel and like, what was it? Haran? Super dead. That's it. They're gone. There's no recovery from that, like, what happened to their body, so... Put Modernia here. Start the battle. Zynthium. And so the Trauma. Do you have Rapunzel? Yeah, but you warned me against using Rapunzel. Technically Little Mermaid is here, but... not quite. Hello, Cynthia. But yeah, like, I did not, I got a little angry there, like, because I crashed the fuck out of, like, from the fucking, you know, getting Crow. Fuck off, Crow. Nobody wants Crow. Yeah, nobody wants Crow. Exactly. That's how I feel. Yeah, fuck Crow. Let me check my events really quick. I will eventually get my own one, like, thanks for the follow, Dr. Frankie, of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody fucking wants Crow. Like, fuck Crow. Okay, let's continue. Next. I'll swap out Little Mermaid for Rapunzel, like, actually, no, I don't think it matters, but, Pepilon runs, as she recalls the events before she escaped from Eden.
私出ていくわ。そうですか。イサベルに脱出ルートのことは聞いていますか？知ってたの？ええ。私が検討したルートですから。そうだった。お気をつけて。口外してほしくない情報は多いですが、もう口封じは意味がないでしょう。どうするかはあなたが決めることです。引き止めないの？止めてほしいのですか？さあ。人質扱いしていたにもかかわらず、ずいぶん助けていただきました。
Why, yes, she was.
ありがたいことですが、それ以上は望めません。そう？仲間でしょ？最後まで付き合ってぐらい言えるんじゃない？私はそのようにこびた話し方をしません。
Saccharin.
こびたってあんたね。それに他人に命をかけろと強いることなどできません。
Technically she's right, but still, this is a do or die situation. Well, that's also true, yeah.
あなたたちはここでかけるってことでいいの？これが命の使い時ってこと？はい、そう決めました。
Shit.
はっきり言わせてもらうけど、逃げて体勢を立て
Fall
直した
back
から
for
また
group
戦
in
っ
the...
た
Yeah, I would, but
チャンスなんて
Still.
今だけじゃないでしょ。いいえ、今しかありません。私たちが恐れられている時にしかできないことは多いですから。一度
this is the last stand.
こちらの限界を知られます。そうなれば不必要な警戒などしなくなるでしょう。それに今クイーンは大きなダメージを受けています。次もここまで追い詰められる保証はありま
That
せん。
damage is about to be reversed, I think. Oh no. We'll inflict this much harm on our... No.
あなたたちなんでそこまでするの？
Why? Why not?
だっておかしいでしょ。命より大事なものなんてないのに。なぜでしょうね。あなたが
Maybe ending the war with the Raptures?
私たちは全員
All gone mad?
おかしいからかもしれません。
Cecil wouldn't say that, but... And
おかしなやつら。
everyone's insane, huh? Maybe. Aren't you just as crazy for following the directions, though? Pepperlon steadies her ragged breath and looks up. A radio tower looms overhead. She activates the tower's terminal and connects it to her phone. After tapping the phone a few times, Pepperlon brings it to her ear. You're doing the right thing, Pepperlon. The signal goes through. Oh, hang on. Soon after, a voice can be heard from the other end. Dorothy. Yeah.
今はそのような余裕は。時間がないからよく聞いて。クイーンが降りてきて、エデンは壊滅。パイオニアとバイスリッターが合流。インヘルトが全滅したわ。なんですって。嘘じゃないわ。急いで来て。みんな死んじゃいそうなの。早く助けて。待ってください。全滅というのは。黙って。いいから早く来て。
Apollon yanks the unveiling from her phone and looks toward the wasteland she ran through. Why couldn't you tell Dorothy, like, Papillon runs, retracing her steps towards Eden. What, you're going back? Without even realizing it, she's laughing. Bakavitai, yeah, okay. You have gone insane, I suppose. But at least you're not corrupted. Crown?
あくまで応急処置です。本格的な治療にはエデンの設備が必要でしょう。立てますか？支えます。
その必要はない。
ヨハン。
ヨハン、なぜここに？エデンは？
あとは彼女たちの判断に任せる時だ。私がするべきことは一つしか残っていない。1000人。行け。
Johan points towards the battlefield.
私は
行きたくないのか。行け。仮に問題が起 きようと、計画が全て失敗しようと、必ず繋いでくれる者がいる。失敗の責任をお前一人で背負う必要はない。
しかし
He's actually correct here.
私は今まで多くの人々を基地に飛び込ませてきました。そう、まるで選ぶことができると言わんばかりに、私は彼らの誇りを利用した。選
What?
択はいつも誰かにさせてきた。私は傍観者にしかなれない。何一つ決める勇気もなく、知識があることを盾に
She talking about her clones or people around her?
に選ばせてきた。せめて卑劣な傍観者としての責任を取らねばなりません。私が追い込んだ者たちが失敗したとき、その意志を継いで
Should they fail?
次に備えるために。
Appointed hour?
申し訳ありませんが、何のお話かわかりませんわね。
共に戦いたいのではないのか、お前の仲間たちと。
私は戦いたい。
ならば行け、肩を並べて戦ってこい。
私などが、私にそんな資格は。共に戦うことに資格などいりません。
ある程度は同じ意見だ。お前がここで負うべき責任は失敗した後のことではない。ここで勝つことへの責任だ。
Victory. Yes, Johan.
何
Absolutely.
があっても後を継ぐ者がいる。だから今この場に全てをかけろ。
This is thumbnail, by the way, I put a little bit more effort into for the live stream. Kisama, hello. Hi, Chime. This is gonna be a little bit unusual, but Chime. You this humble one requests thy presence with thine an angry strength and thine power. This humble one also requests a hug from Chime. From the true affection is thy grace of her majesty. Only a knight such as thyself can show proper affection. It is out of a sense of honor rather than a... Did you get... Yes, 2 copies. Original and 1 in Limit Break level 1. I'm intending to get level to Limit Breaker at the bare minimum. I don't need additional core enhancements though. I saved up a bunch of gems. Me thinks you need... Yeah, for what I'm about to endure, absolutely. At least her Ojo-sama is still alive. The Ojos. I'm... obviously, for those who have played Goddess Fall, you'll know that Nayuta doesn't die or survives Goddess Fall, but I can't say the same for most of the other members here. Minus Snow White. Snow White just evolves. That's what it means to be a comrade. Yes, indeed. I don't have enough. The 1% roll be tough. Yes, indeed, Zynthium. I'm gonna save up some more like rainbow tickets or vouchers, recruit vouchers, and then like that, you know, like by doing the event, like get additional 10, then use those. In the meantime, I'll be accumulating a ton of gems, right? Oh, and Chime, you missed it, but Snow White more than evolves. Yeah, I know. If in case you missed it, Zinth and Chime, today I actually limit broke Snow White Innocent Days. And I feel good about that. Like, I know she seems like I know she's technically a welfare unit, but she's still a pilgrim unit that is far better than Isabel or Haran. And Noah, for that matter. Actually, no, Noah is very good in PvP, but Noah's dead. She's, like, pretty decent for, like, no, above average, I would argue, for, like, despite being a quote-unquote welfare pilgrim. But I limit broke her today. And I feel good about that, because it's a unit that I actually like. Mainly for the combat capabilities or the AoE damage. There's better AoE damage units in the game, but she's unique because, like, the AoE damage is continuous and can be triggered very easily. As a result, she's actually worth investing into if you need just one extra pilgrim against, like, certain types of boss encounters that require AoE damage. So yeah, I limit broker, and I feel good about that. Alright, back to the game. Johan throws something at Nayuta. It is a red tipped bullet. Or unchained bullet, yeah. Use it as you would. But don't waste it. This responsibility is most grievous. Yes. Nayuta hesitates, then takes a step forward. Slowly, she begins to walk. Then, all at once, she is running. The silver monk sprints ahead, moving with a speed she has never used before. Next. And so the train crashes in slow motion begins. Yes. Fight. I know Rapunzel, like, is not gonna make it out of this alive. She already staggered, like, and was damaged, a few times. Also, Gurren is, in danger, I would argue. Next stage. Or Mirian. The giant Mirian in basically Modernia mech form opens fire, pouring out a maelstrom of bullets and beams. Enhanced, granted, compared to the original variant that you're supposed to fight. Raptures crumble under the onslaught, defenseless before the merciless barrage. Before the sheer might of her massive frame, they're outgunned, outmatched, and utterly crushed. Yeah, she's just that strong. In an instant, the tide of battle turns. The once endless horde of raptures begins to thin. To Mirian, the queen is not her top priority. Nayuta's clones are gradually dwindling, and with raptures all around, a proper fight cannot even take place. Only after she has destroyed well over half their forces does Mirian finally turn her gaze toward the queen. It is then something unfamiliar stirred inside her. Yeah. Mirian looks at the queen. Oh. You are ugly. Holy crap. What a monstrosity. The queen meets her gaze, eyes locked not on her massive form, but on Mirian herself. What the fuck? With a grotesque sound, the queen's mouth opens. A thin, thread-like beam, the red beam that's almost imperceptible to the eye, shoots forth and slices across the giant Mirian. Oh no. Moments later, her massive frame begins to split in two at the torso. The giant crumbles beneath the crushing force of the beam. Inside, Mirian prepares one last strike. Light gathers at the cannons on her shoulders. Twin beams lance toward the queen, who raises her hand and begins to absorb them. Oh no. Yes, unfortunately. A massive red beam erupts from the queen's hand. We have to fight that thing at some point, by the way. And there was a solo raid for it. And I actually beat stage 7 on that, although it took me several tries. But I did it. But the event version well, you'll see is probably just a bit of a cakewalk, but still, engulfing Marion in its light. Here's the thing, you technically win in gameplay, but lose in the cutscene. It's like, I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of thing, but I guess it's to emphasize how like, tragic this is. She feels her body falling, but her eyes can't open, and her body is completely battered. At that moment, she feels someone grab her. Thud. She feels herself land on the ground. With every last ounce of strength, Marion forces her eyes open. Chatterbox?
お前の体はクイーンの次なるボディだ。そのためだけにお前は存在する。
What?
そのためにも
Crap.
つまらん抵抗はしないことだ。クイーンに銃を向けようとするな。お前はただクイーン因子の器としてあるだけでいい。
Fuck you, Chatterbox. He's breaking her apart. How long to crush your skull? Yet,
壊してしまうわけにもいかん。
why don't you just fucking do it?
気を失ったか。これがクイーンの器とは。
The queen is creepy as hell. Yeah, you don't really lose in the cutscene. You lose because of different reasons. Okay.
潰しておくか。問題はあるまい。
やめてください。使い物にならなくなったらどうするつもりですか？
What?
ミラ、
私の指示通りマリアンを無事に、無事の定義は見直す必要がありそうですが、とにかくうまく確保してくれました。
本当にこれがクイーンの新しいボディになるというのか。
その通りです。クイーンは老朽化していますから。何よりクイーン自身のご命令でしょ。新しい体が欲しいということは。
Shut up.
私にクイーンの声は聞こえないよ。
では仕方ありませんね。聞けるのはヘレティックかそれに匹敵する行為の答えだけですから。とにかく万一にも傷つけないようにしてくだ
What
さ
are
い。
you doing?
器にどのような影響があるか誰にもわからないのですから、本来の計画通りしっかりと保護してください。それどころか恐れ知らずにも盗み食いしようとしていたとか。大変なことをしてしまいましたね。
Chatterbox being put in his place, but is it too late?
クイーンに知られれば頭が吹き飛ぶ程度では済まないでしょう。見捨てられてしまうかもしれませんね。わかりましたか？
Fuck.
それほど重大なのです。今までのことは取り計らっておきますから、これ以上は絶対に危害を加えないことです。
Yeah, don't do
クイ
that.
ーンに認められて声を聞きたいのでしょう。
わかった。心しておく。
ええ、くれぐれもお願いしますね。あとはそういえばアンチェインドは見つかりましたか？
どの体にあるのかはわかった。確保は時間の問題だ。
そうですか。あなたも知っているかもしれませんが、クイーンにとってボディよりも脳の衰えの方が深刻な問題です。クイーンがリリスの脳に自分の情報を上書きした後、リリスの脳に残っていた妊婦から攻撃を受け続けているのです。当然
Yeah, of course, because it's not
クイ
compatible.
ーンが敗北することはありませんが、リスクは排除しておく方がいいでしょう。解決できればようやく真のクイーンが生まれるのです。 クイーンが地上に降り立った以上、これからはもっと仕事を急いでください。
わかった。
返事はいいですね。あら、来たようです。では、私はここで。
Disappear.
分かっていますね。
I never want to see you again.
マリアンには傷一つつけないこと、心しておいてください。
わかっている。
He's not gonna listen, is he?
覚えておく。
Mirror crackles with static and vanishes. Chatterbox looks down at the battered Miriam, just as he reaches out for a thunderous roar erupts. He lifts his head toward the source of the sound. There are three figures with eyes burning with wrath are racing toward him like mad. They called him Tokatedu. Chatterbox, but they called him Tokatedu. Now, yeah.
許しません。
Peel. Prepare to die, Chatterbox. Chatterbox's hand writhes grotesquely. Crimson light ripples across it as it slowly takes the form of a dragon's head. Because you're an annoying bastard! The dragon's head gathers fire in its mouth, but Gurren's blade slices through it. Fuck you! Rapunzel's golden light pierces Chatterbox's neck, while Snow White swings her rifle with all her weight behind it. A sickening sound resonates as Chatterbox's head is torn free. Die! Snow White's gun spits fire, blasting Chatterbox's head to pieces. Then she stomps on what's left. You talked. Yeah! Fuck you! Get fucked, you stupid piece of shit. You get what you fucking deserve, Chatterbox. Indeed, he talks too much.
重度の外傷です。コアの出力もかなり落ちています。運べるか。今は別の問題がありますね。ああ、来たようだ。
Snow White raises her head and looks at the queen. The queen looks back at them. At last, the white pilgrims stand before the jet black queen. You'll try. Puzzle pieces. Yeah, I'm not using Rapunzel for a reason, by the way, in this encounter, because you'll understand. Also, Marion technically is down, but I'll swap her out in just a moment, just a second. Exit out of this scene. Oh, I can swap out. Okay. Retiring Miriam, switching to Rocky Red Hood. Okay, I suppose let's screw it. Hang on, where is he? Rapunzel. Just for a little bit. I don't want to see you. Go away.
何がでしょう。マリアンのこと。ナユタには次のクイーンって言って、トーカティブにはクイーンの次のボディ。どっちが正しいの？それは当然。
What, is it both?
トーカティブは騙してるってこと？
Trick chatter. Yes. I see.
利用しない手はありません。
Yeah, fuck
かわい
Chatterbox.
そうなトーカティブはクイーンに認められようと必死ですから。自分はクイーンに認められて救われた。だから今度はクイーンのために尽くし、もっと認められたい。そういうありもしない使命に燃えているのです。クイーンがトーカティブを？ ありえないでしょ。そこから嘘ってこと？ええ。クイーンがそう言っていると吹き込んだだけです。とても簡単でした。ヘレティックではないものにクイーンの声は聞こえませんから。私としてはマリアンの保護者は少しでも多い方がいいですしね。保護の意味がよく分かっていなかったようで少々行き過ぎな部分もありましたが、釘を刺しておきましたし問題ないでしょう。
You lied to him.
ヘレティックとつながりもあり
Granted, I
ま
would
すし、
probably do the same, but
情
still
報源としても
interesting.
役に立ちますから。利用されやすい哀れな存在ですね。
Yeah,
他のヘレ
fuck
ティックに本
Chatterbox.
当のことを言われたらどうするの？絶対に信じません。大事な手柄を横取りしようとしているのかもしれないでしょ。
Well, he's dead now.
扱いやすくて素敵です。次のクイーンもこうだといいのですが。ああ、一度だけ困ったことがありました。
What
イ
do
ギリ
you
ス隊
mean?
がトーカティブにアンチェインド探しを命令した時です。あれは対応に少し頭を悩ませました。
What are
そ
you?
の時を
What
除
are
けば
you?
ずっとこれ以上ない
A
最高の
puppet.
ググズです。
So you're a puppet
改
master?
めて感じたけど、ほんと最低ね、あなた。私だって勝つためなら手段を
Would
選
you?
ばない。
Would you really do anything to win? Trombe, Mantra, and Talos run side by side. The surviving Nayuta clones had their eyes fixed on that sight. One lifts a hand in farewell, another lowers her head in a solemn bow. A third claps her hands in silent prayer. Though their voices don't reach them, their meaning is clear. Nayuta. Indivilia, Maiden of Thunder. Yes. Yeah, despite the fact that Haran sacrificed herself with her virus and crippled Indivilia, Indivilia is still a threat. Yes. Yes, Nayuta. Loquacious one. Not a mere pawn, subject to the whims. Yes. He's dead. Yes, he has. I happen to like the design of Talos. It just kind of sucks that Talos is not that good of a unit. Like, design-wise, it's great. I like mech suits, and Kilo, the pilot, she's cute, really cute, head patter. But this unit deserves a favorite item. It needs to be better. 2 wins out of 2. No, this isn't gonna last. Talos? Chime!
そんなことあるはずがないのだ。では、なぜ静かなのです？話しかけるんじゃないのだ。
Speak not to me. What? Nayuta closes her mouth and gazes silently at Chime's profile. At first glance, she seems tense, but her expression is clearly nihilister. Yeah, it does serve you right. Fuck you, Indivilia! Can't even transport. Yeah, she can. Indivilia's tail lashes out, leaving a long gash across Nihilister's cheek.
冗談はやめておいた方がいいでしょうね。
Fuck.
いいから腕一本よこせよ。再生さえできりゃ手伝ってやるからさ。今の状態じゃ助けたくったって助けようがね。ああ、俺も偉大なるお母様に尻尾振って中堅みてえに従いてんだけどな。お前みたいにさ。
あなたは戦いに参加することもできない道家でいることがお似合いです。これからも
No.
そのままでいてく
Fuck
だ
off.
さい。
お前自信あんのかよ。あいつらを一人で相手にする自信がさ。
クイーンの前で他に恐れるべきものなどありません。
マジですげえな。支配の力ってやつは。あんなに自分勝手だったお前がこんないい子ちゃんになるなんて。
Indivilia snaps her head around, irritation flaring. A swirling cloud of dust is approaching.
人間もどき。
どれどれ。あ
Nilister's laughing. What is so funny?
ガラクタにクソ仙人じゃねえか。あいつらお前を倒しに来てるんだぜ。
Hunk of... That's what you're calling Talos? Okay.
どういうことかわかるか。あんな寄せ集めの雑魚どもで相手になるって思われてんだぞ。どこで何してきたんだよ。あんな奴らに舐められるなんてさ。マジでお笑いだ。
Now she's just mocking her. Indivilia's tail lashes out, the blade at its tip stopping a breath away from Nilister's neck. Unfazed, Nilister runs her finger along the blade.
仲間同士の戦いは禁止だって言われてるだろ。忘れたのか。
Yeah.
それより
Yeah, come on.
あいつらだ。自分の首でも洗っとけよ。冥福ぐらいは祈ってやるぜ。
いいでしょう。ちょうどよかった。苛立ちをぶつける相手が欲しかったところです。
What do you
雷
mean?
電と下流ですね。
The Maiden of Thunder and Fire Dragon stand. Yes.
私が先に行くのだ。え、チャイム？一人で何を？行くのだ、ドロンベ！
Trom gallops ahead with Chime on its back. In an instant, it puts distance between itself and Talos and Mantra.
なんでそんな無茶な。貴様！インディビリア！
Hang on, I'm gonna adjust my filters really quick. Okay. Chime is time to shine, huh? There we go. Filters adjusted. Right. Okay, okay. Chat, if you haven't already, by the way, like, there's a streamer out there that I'm actually like a fan of, like or a Vtuber like that's he He got me, like, thinking a little bit more positively about life. I have an iron fist, yeah. Medical. And it's good to take care. He gave me like a positive message, like if you have like an issue, both in your mind and body, it's best to take care of it ASAP instead of letting it fester and get worse over time, and then just complain online like you're miserable. Take care of problems as soon as possible. With my issue, I've been having problems with my spine and my back, right? So I'm dealing with this problem like fast. Like, as in, like, doing everything I can to fix it. And not letting me, like, just get myself down. Just because, like, oh no, I have issues with my spine. No. Take care of it ASAP. Anyway.
よくもお嬢様のお体に傷を。
Yeah. Okay, I gotta say, this Japanese voice acting, like, this is the reason why I play in Japanese. This is A+.
その罪、賠償を持っても償えぬのだ。この手で必ず貴様の首を取ってやるのだ。
Chime, holy shit.
そんなに興奮したら。
She is mad. I owe you one. Exact. What? The distance between Indivilia and Chime narrows. Chime, still astride Trombe, suddenly leaps forward as if throwing herself. Indivilia smiles as though she had expected it all along, confident in her victory.
そうやって笑うがいい。必ず私の首を狙ってくる。それが貴様の性質なのだ。
Thou shalt show aim for my throat. That is thy way, after all. As I struck at thine, so shalt.
攻撃を見切ってかわすような際は私にはない。ただ、己の読みを信じるのみ。
What are you doing? Chime flips through the air. Indivilia's blade passes through where her neck had been. Instead, her back takes the blow, but it isn't. Chime's spine comes to a halt, and her eyes lock with Indivilia's. Glorious power. Alpha particle conversion type expansive ornament. Naked King activate. Oh. Okay. Can I even show this? Let's go, Chime. Okay. This look, it was already like, I gotta say, it was already a little bit like, iffy with sometimes like, with Nikke, but it's like, can I even show this? Oh no. Chat, I have to stop this for a moment. Like, can I even show this? Like, hang on. Chat, like, is it safe to, I want to ask, is it safe to show Chime in that form? I mean, look, like, obviously, like, lollies on Nikke are accepted by most people in the Nikke community, but it's just... Or Nikke communities, should I say, because there's more than one. Like, especially in blah blah community, but... Should be fine. I mean... If YouTube and Twitch allows Miracle Ann or you know, Anne in her Christmas form, or Guillotine in her Christmas form, or Winter Slayer, then I think this is okay. But still, it's like I don't want my account suspended for just or having my like or like this video receive a community guideline strike for like sexual content. This game is T-rated, but it's like, and I know Chime is an adult, but it's just come on. Prize the King is, yeah. Fuck you, Indivilia! This is Chime's true form. I wonder if this will be a stronger unit version of Chime in the future, so this will become a Burst 3, so she can pair with Crown very well. Clad in radiant royal robes, Chime swings her fist. The impact triggers a massive shockwave that crashes into Indivilia. Should be fine. And overwhelmed by pain, she knows all too well. She drops to the ground. Sorry. Overwhelmed by pain, she knows all too well. She drops to the ground. Indivilia is talking about. Moments later, Chime plummets, her body hitting the ground like a falling meteor. Blow her all the way into space. Talos charges in, grabs Indivilia by the tail, and holds her into the air with all its might. Salandi, Bowser! Like, just throws her. Indivilia plummets, completely out of control. Meanwhile, Mayuta positions herself at the spot where she expects Indivilia to fall. How? Yes. Mayuta swings her arms in a circle. The falling Indivilia begins to spin off, as if being pulled into it. Her head crashes into the ground at terrifying speed. Fuck all of you! Fuck you, Indivilia! Fuck all heretics! Well, heretics that oppose the Ark, should I say. There was no sense in like talking to Indivilia. Indivilia was never going to like listen to the protag, and was never going to listen to like anyone. So yeah, no one's gonna miss her. Rip Bozo. Nilister is a maybe, but massive shockwave ripples outward, accompanied by a deafening boom. The impact on her weakened body leaves Indivilia's mind swimming in haze. Chime? Talos drapes a camouflage tarp over Chime, who lies bare on the ground. Of course it would ache. That was an extreme power shift. My Highness is... yes. Crown is probably used to it, that's why. I'll see the rest of it in Last Kingdom. Very natural. Fuck you, Indivilia. That impressive, yes. Fuck you.
本当に弱ってるんですよね。もし少しでも回復されてたら、私たちだけじゃ。
Nilister takes a step forward. She clenches and unclenches her fists, shakes out her legs, and rolls her neck with a sharp crack.
戦う気満々みたいですけど。検知できる出力は微弱です。ただし、力を隠しているのかもしれません。
よう。クソ仙人
Do you want to fight?
何でしょう。
俺はお前らと戦わなきゃならねえ。勝ち目もねえし、ちょっと時間稼ぐための犬死にだろうがな。それでも戦うしかねえ。命令なんだよ。嫌とも言えねえ。クソみてえな命令だ。死ぬ気で戦えってさ、偉大なるお母さん。
Sarcasm. Nilister kicks the fallen Indivilia.
俺たちはこういう存在なんだ。こうやって生きて死ぬもんなんだ。わかってるか？
Nilister takes another step forward.
なんだよ。
Huh?
いつまでそうして生きるつもりなのですか。
そうだな。
いいえ、やはりやめましょう。正直に言って見ていられません。
そうだよ。
ええ、
What? Desist? What? Don't fight?
こんな風に生まれちまったんだから仕方ねえだろ。
Nayuta silently points at Indivilia and nods her head. Nilister's gaze falters.
何をしているのです。
Resisting. Indivilia staggers to her feet. Kilo and Talos immediately assume combat stances.
敵と無駄話をしろなどと言った覚えはありません。
You're still alive?
戦いなさい。戦うのです。できないならせめて私を逃がすために盾にぐらいなりなさい。
Nilister stares intently at Indivilia, who is trembling in front of her.
待てよ。考えてみたら俺はこいつに食われたよな。俺の武装までくれて生き返らせてやったのに裏切られたんだよな俺は。
イギリスさん、聞こえないのですか。
She's actually breaking the hell's your problem? She's breaking the influence? Yeah, Nilister's technically on your side during this event. Yeah, she's actually breaking through the influence.
どうして俺に怒鳴ってんだ。
Yeah, what is her
なんで
problem?
俺に命令できるんだ。
この役立たず。いいから動くのです。
No.
ああ、気に入らねえな。
Yeah, it is. It would be pissing me off too. Inside Nilister's head, something snaps. There we go. Nilister's sharp teeth sink into Indivilia's neck.
なあ、お前、俺の飯になれ。
You make it. Oh, she's eating her. Okay. Next combat sequence.
貴様らはここで終わりだ。
Let's play as Rapunzel for a bit. So Rapunzel plays a little bit differently. She's a support unit who can outright like heal and also revive if Nikke is fallen. Completely revive like even from like 0 HP. You know, like I don't know how much HP she recovers at maximum because I never invested much into Rapunzel. But she also uses a unique rocket launcher that's like a sort of magic staff, right? Here's what her burst skill looks like. Very, very nice. It looks very nice. Om nom 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 nom. That's actually Om nom nom. So that's actually Om nom nom or nom nom is the name of one of my VTuber friends as well, by the way, which I rated at least once. She's very nice. Next. This is dinner time AFK. No problem, Knights. Or no problem, Zinth. Nilister broke her influence of the queen and was able to eat Indivilia. Indeed. Indivilia's slow screams and groans blend with the hideous sounds of something snapping, tearing, and spilling that echo all around. Fuck you, Indivilia. Among them stands out the sound that stands out most is Nilister's ragged breathing, and the frantic, ravenous noises of devouring.
でもイエリスターがやつと戦いになったら勝ち目は
Or chime.
信じてください。タロス、頼みます。
演算中
Calculating.
退却します。
Talos retreats, carrying chime in both hands. Meanwhile, yeah, retreats with the jets. Meanwhile, Nayuta remains behind, silently observing Illustra's grotesque feast. And a final resounding gulp echoes, and then everything goes silent.
どうでしたか食事は。
Was the repast...
クソみてえにまずくって。
That's his... Yeah, it is!
それにしては血色がいいようで。
Nilister removes her cloak and hurls it aside. Weapons sprout from Nilister's back.
やっとバランスが取れたぜ。
断ち切れたのですか。
Yes, she's broken free. Well done, Nilister.
だってムカつくだろこいつ。
Nilister glares at the ground in annoyance.
ああ、もうなくなったか。
生まれ持った定めを自らの力で打ち破るとは実に見事です。
Most wondrous, yeah.
しかしどうやって。
さあな。
No idea. Of course.
激しい
Nice job, Nilister.
と考えるしかありませんが、思ったよりお粗末なものなのでしょうか。クイーンの支配力というもの。
んなわけねえだろ。俺が強えだけだ。
まあそこは認めざるを得ません。それでどうするのです。
分かりきったことだろ。
Yeah.
殺す。
Duh.
そうですか。安心しました。力を取り戻せば心変わりするのではないかと思っていましたので。
今頃あいつらクイーンとやり合ってんだろ。手を貸してやるからうまいこと説明してくれよ。俺には攻撃すんなってさ。
それについては言っておかねばならないことがあります。私の分身もこの戦いに加わっていたのですが。
なんだ言えよ。
旗色はよくありません。
Yeah.
ナユタの分身たちを。
もうここにはいません。
They're all gone. Yeah, they all died.
状況が悪いの。
そのようだ。これほどまでの単純な強さというものは
Indeed,
初
pure
め
might
て
of the
見せられ
flesh.
ますね。
The Pioneer Squad joins the assault on the Queen, fighting alongside Nayuta's clones. The Queen's attacks are swift and brutal, but not impossible to dodge or block. But the real problem lies in her seemingly limitless power, and her ability to regenerate. Hundreds of clean hits land on her, inflicting real damage, but as if mocking their efforts, she restores every wound without pause. Snow White 7 Dwarves 1 fires at maximum outputs. Gurren delivers a full force sword strikes. Rapunzel unleashes her strongest beams, and Nayuta's clones rain down endless attacks. All of them hit, all of them hurt. Yet moments later, the Queen is whole again, and strike inking back just as fiercely. Nayuta's clones fall one by one until none remain. The Pioneer Squad, I wish they would actually show this in an animated scene. Pioneer Squad begins to wither under the pressure, slowly but surely being worn down.
これほどの力を持っていながら今まで様子を見ていただけだという
Yes.
のか。
よほど自分に自信がないようだね。二人ともこのまま消耗戦を続けていては私たちに勝ち目はありません。いいや、必ず勝つ。
現実味のない話だが、そうだ。
乗るか乗らないかどちらかにしておくれ。あれを使いましょう。
ここで
Yes.
か。
確かに迎撃兵器を落とした今が使い時かもしれないね。時間を稼いでください。誘導は私がします。
Of course, Rapunzel.
なんとも難しい。頼み事だ。
Gurren dashes forward, dodging the countless crimson beams the Queen unleashes. She swings her blade at the hand, reaching for her. 3 of the Queen's fingers are severed, only to regenerate immediately as if nothing had happened. Gurren lets out a short groan, then continues the exchange of blows. At the same time, Snow White pours her firepower into what she believes is the Queen's weak spot. Several strikes land, enough to make her think she has the upper hand. But once again, the queen restores all damage in an instant. Yeah, regeneration is too strong. Using the smallest movements possible, Snow White intercepts every incoming missile and avoids the streaking crimson beams. The tips of her toes singe slightly, and she senses her focus slipping. Rapunzel centers her mind. For a long time, the Pioneer squads scour the surface, leaving no stone unturned. Convinced the queen is not on the surface, they turn their attention to space, while Nayuta's countless clones are stationed across the surface to track the queen's orbit. Snow White, Gurren, and Rapunzel roam from place to place, gathering intelligence on the queen, and simultaneously deploying remotely operated weapons across the land. These weapons are meant for the inevitable day of the final battle. 6,000 missiles in total. The cannons of every emplacement turn in unison toward a single target, the queen. Where Rapunzel points.
着弾します。二人ともこちらへ。
Rapunzel deploys her shield. Snow White and Gurren hurry inside. The queen stares, clearly puzzled by their sudden move. Moments later, she sees it. A second horizon line hovering above the real one. The sky is quite literally raining missiles. Crimson light radiates from the queen's body, but even so, she cannot intercept the overwhelming fusillade of 6,000 missiles. Holy shit. Explosions flashes erupt without end. Flames roar as if to burn the sky itself. A thick, choking cloud from the massive blast engulfs the area. Only the queen's skeleton frame remains. But yet again, she begins to regenerate.
これでも。
Yeah.
いやはや、本当に無尽蔵ということかい？無限のものなどない。続けるぞ。
Nothing lasts forever. Of course not.
おう。切って切って切り続ければ、いつかは切り切れるであろう。はい、必ずここで倒します。
Roar. A thunderous roar echoes from the distance. Heads snap toward the sound. The thick curtain of smoke shreds apart in an instant, and then a red two-headed dragon charges forward, skimming the ground like a missile. Nihilister is assisting. I don't have Nihilister, so I can't use her in this combat sequence.
期待されると照れてしまいますね。
Hang on, let's play as Nayuta for a bit. I'm not sure when a memory absorption occurs. I assume it's like every time she reloads. It's the memory absorption gimmick is a little bit
希望を失わない限り、我々は負けません。
of course like a bit bizarre, let's just say. All right. We were live for an hour and 20 minutes. So far, so good. Queen's regenerative powers. Yes, they do.
いくら攻撃をかわし続けても、こちらが決め手を持たないのであれば、削り合いへともつれ込み、
Yeah, it's attrition.
しかも100年余り宇宙を漂っていたのですから、どれほどの力を蓄えているかは未知数。
で、何が言いたいんだ？
再生能力を封じる必要があります。 その方法はただ一つ。
Indeed.
毒を盛ること。しかし、並大抵の器ではクイーンに届くことさえなく砕かれるでしょう。
ならどうしろって。
Nayuta stares straight at Nilister. Meeting her gaze, Nilister lets out a loud, mocking laugh.
クソ仙人さんよ。俺のことを信じられるってんのか？あ？
信じて構いませんかカリュ
もっと信用できるやつにしとけよ。
それはその通りです
Nayuta takes out a red-tipped bullet from her bosom and tosses it to Nilister.
あなたのお好きのように
てめえはマジでクソったれだ。
She gave her the Unchained.
何もかも思い通りに動いて嬉しいか？だがこれだけはよく覚えたかよ。こうすることを選んだのは俺だ。
絶対に忘れはしません
She's gonna use Unchained on herself. The red dragon charges. Wait, is it gonna be on the queen? Nilister bites down on the red-tipped bullet wedged between her teeth and shatters it. Then the red dragon charges at the queen. Eat this. What? She's going to spit it at her? The red dragon becomes a poison chalice. Oh, and hurls herself at a great mother. What? A two-headed dragon rams into the queen, and Nilister's body begins to break apart. At the same time, all of the queen's arms spread wide, as if to embrace a child she has not seen for a long time. She holds the disintegrating Nilister close, and the latter is absorbed into the queen's body. What? Suicide attack, yes.
なぜ回復させるためかあれは
Unchained, the body begins to creak. Yes, Unchained destroys the nanomachines and prevents the queen from regenerating, then tremble violently. Rest in peace, Nilister. As black liquid oozes out, parts of the queen fall away.
今のはまさか再生能力を封じました今が後期です
Yes.
ナユタどういうことだ自分の手を汚さない卑劣な手を使いましたそうかいつまで効くかは分かりません今こそ全ての力を全員動かないでください車線クリア
3時間誤差ゼロだエデンの槍
Eden's spear. Fire! A flash appears in the distance, and a blue beam of light strikes the queen. As the light fades, the staggering queen comes into view.
認めたくはありませんが本当に怪物のようです
使える手段は全て使ったあとは頼む
Yes.
勝て
お任せを
Kate.
持参しておいて返事は一番かね
Yes.
全くです最初から戦っていたような口ぶりですね
Very. Verily.
もっと早く動いてくれ
Next time, don't be late. Yes.
今まで遊んでいたとでもこれでも私なりに飛び回って
Indeed, Nayuta.
戦闘中だ死後は後に
Yeah, cut the chatter. We're in
まだ
combat.
まだ戦場には慣れておらぬようだ
遅れた分は取り戻してくださいね
Yes.
当然です最善を尽くしましょう行くぞエンカウンター
Indeed. Hang on, I'll say it as well. Encounter! Alright. Alright. Combat encounter against the queen.
祈りの効果が落ちてしまいました
And she's dead. That's it. That's only the, like, a regular, not the hard
希
version.
望を失わない限り我々は負けません
That's not over, though.
往生際の悪いやつだ
No, she does not.
手を緩めるな
Don't stop with your attacks, yeah.
抑えているはず。なぜまだ。
Stop regenerating, and yet
申し訳ありませんが、今しばらく時を稼いでください。もう休みたくなったのかい？まったくのんきなものだね。本気を出せ。
休むのは少しだけですよ。いいですね。
そんな風に思われているのですか？私はとにかく切り札があるのです。決め手にはならずとも隙は作れる。
without a word, the three give a brief nod and take off toward the queen. Nayuta spins on her heel and runs the other way. She finds that ground and sits in a meditative posture. Amid the rising clamor around her, she forces herself to shut it out. Closing her eyes, she gathers herself. Nayuta is transforming, entering her Super Saiyan form, I guess. That's what I suspect. Her consciousness spreads outward, connecting with her other clones across the surface. And then she makes her proposal.
あなた方の命をここで燃やし尽くします。
Flame?
罪の重みをすべて
And all sins. Oh,
この身で背負いましょう。
okay. In an instant, all the link consciousnesses are severed. Nayuta watches as swarms of golden particles drift toward her, and sheds tears. Poor Rapunzel. Even though this thing is weakened, it's not giving up. Animated sequence. Look at this thing.
お待たせしました。
Nayuta? Whoa. This is a costume gacha exclusive, form, but I kind of wish this was like her in her transform state, or when she activates her burst too. Oh well, it is still very good. For Rapunzel. I shall open the path. Yes. Enlightened form.
よし、行こう。苦痛も絶望もない世界。ガーデン・オブ・シャングリラ。頼む。セブンス・ドアーズ、レディ。まばゆい希望を。
Pierce through. It's not dead yet, is it? Holy shit.
ついに。
It's not over though, is it?
ついに
Back just in time.
私たちが。
It's a false sense of victory, like a... though. Yeah, no. Of course not. It wasn't gonna be over that easily. Because Nilister also, like, had Lilywise in her body. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There goes Goran's sword. Way too strong. Snow White? How That which takes Lil Wise's form, fixes its eyes on Marion. What? I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. Struggling to steady herself, Marion meets its gaze. Slowly it advances. An unknown energy presses down on her, freezing her in place. It lays a hand on her chest. Its hand drives through her chest. I don't know if I can continue reading this. This is... oh my god. And Marion crumples to the ground. A figure stares at the red core glowing in its grasp, clearly pleased. It just extracted Marion's core. Goddess fault. Bang. Its head jerks slightly and turns around. Papillon pants heavily, tasting a fear she has never known before. It's a queen in it's the queen in Lilliwise's body. Figure closes in on Papillon. She fires wildly, panic rising with every shot, but it doesn't so much as flinch. Just as it draws near, Dorothy lands between them. Dorothy actually got here? The figure looks at Dorothy. Her chest tightens as tears threaten to spill. Every part of her wants to run forward and embrace it. But... of course not. Yes. The dead cannot return. The figure remains silent. It's the queen. Yes. Once again, the silence settles over them. Answer me. Yes! Sure enough, there was no response. Light bursts from Dorothy's gun. The figure's head snaps upward. Slowly, it lifts a hand to its forehead where the light grazed. One red drop smears across the glove. It finally stops using a smile. Yes. Although, can you? I don't think she can. Its eyes lock with Dorothy's. Slowly, it glances down at the smear of red on its glove. With a burst of motion, it kicks off the ground and vanishes beyond the horizon.
負傷者たちを回収する。負傷ではない者もいるかもしれない。
私も手伝うわ。
頼む。 の高額明細は正常に回復している。だがこれほどの騒ぎだ。ラプチャーどもが押し寄せてくるだろう。
Shit.
残存戦力が
Cowardly Queen. Yeah. Late but also just in
し
time.
のぎきれれば問題ないはずだ。
That's it. That's how Aiden, quote unquote, dies. Every member of Inherit Squad is dead, and the White Knights or Pioneers, they're basically all dead. Technically, like Goran and Rapunzel's brains can be restored, can be preserved at least, but Snow White, fuck, like Snow White's head was cut off. How did?
わかりました。信じられないことになりましたわね。お嬢様、我々は
No, that wasn't a victory. That was.
のでございますか。まだわかりません。極めつけるのは早いですわ。
No.
お嬢様、決めつけるでございます。あれからみんなどうなったの？
インヘルトは全滅した。
Yeah.
全滅。
ノアの脳はブレインシェルターに保管されている。イサベルとハランは戦死した。
No recovery of body possible. Sorry, Dorothy.
なので
マリアンはコアを失い昏睡している。生きてはいるようだが、いつ何が起こるかは予想できない。
Yeah, Miriam's not truly alive.
治療も困難だ。本人の再生力に頼るしかない。ラプンツェルは頭の一部を除いて粉砕された。脳だけは回収している。グレンも大破した。損傷が激しく、脳を取り出す。
Sorry. Too unstable upper brain extraction, most critical condition.
ナヨタも軽くない傷を負った。だが、力を解放して防御力が上がっていたのか。致命傷は免れ
Preventing fatal injury.
遠くないうちに復帰
Cleared
でき
for
る。
duty soon.
スノーホワイ
Nagita's
トはボディが両断されていた。だが綺麗に切断されていたため、最も軽傷で済んだとも言える。セシルの修理が終われば、すぐにでも復帰するだろう。以上だ。
ヨハン、
口を塞いでいろドロシー。今はお前と話す気分ではない。10分間の休憩とする。
Johan staggers off as Dorothy watches him go in silence. Damn.
接合は完了しました。皮肉な話ですが、切断面が綺麗で簡単でした。
Well, Snow White is alive, but
大丈夫ですか？
何もかも思い出した。
思い出したとは何のことですか？
clean neck cut, easy to repair. Yeah. At what fucking cost? Zynthium, fuck you for making me playing this. Okay, I don't actually mean that, but she remembers. He's more than alive. Yeah.
お姉ちゃんのことだ。セシル、
はい。
強い武器と装備をくれ。今のままではお姉ちゃんに勝てない。
No.
出せるものはない。好きにしてくれ。
知ってい
No
ま
money
し
to
た
put
か？
on my team.
エデンには
Okay,
あなた
that
の
was actually funny.
つまりパイオニア専用と
Plans for
言って
weapons
も過言ではない兵器や装備のプラン
Yeah.
があります。もしいつか共闘できる時が来たらそれを送るつもりでした。ヨハンが直々に進めていた計画です。
なぜこの戦いに出さなかった？
あくまで計画ですから。
完成はいつになる？
あなたが協力的であれば2週間で足ります。
わかった。よろしく頼む。
こちらこそ。
Hang on. Snow White closes her eyes, reaching to the recesses of her memories. A white landscape flickers into view. A field overflowing with white lilies. I actually played this, but I never experienced a story for myself. But I'll play this at some point. Holy shit. Fuck! Just... Why did this have to happen? This could have... Oh my god. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Lilith. The crimson landscape flickers before her eyes. Reeds dancing under the blazing sun, an old melody carried by the wind. Hello, Red Hood. She recalls her final farewell, and tears roll down her cheek. Snow White actually feels more emotion now. That's it. Let's see what the field changes for now. So quiet. Eden is being rebuilt, but there's Dorothy. What does she has to say? Come on, Dorothy, speak up. Nothing. She has nothing to say. Alright, let's get the hard mode ending. Now she's just as pissed as us commanders. Yeah. Well, Rapunzel's basically gone. We can now use like Snow White in her more powerful form. R.I.P. Crown, by the way. Or not Crown, what was it? Gurren. Nayuta is technically fit for duty. And Dorothy is here, so let's play as Dorothy. Although, granted, it'll be in her idol outfit, but it doesn't matter. Now, she's not supposed to be here, but screw it. This team comp doesn't make a lot of sense. Technically, it will work, but... I mean, Helm goes in almost anything. Same for like Nayuta, and Snow White Heavy Arms is just super fucking strong. But there are better team comps out there, I should let you know. Her idol outfit is very nice, I have to say, but already have this. Again and again. Quick battle, quick battle, quick battle. Till we get to the last one. Swapped out of Rappy Red Hood's like idol outfit for just a brief bit, because alright. Final battle. Fuck you, Queen. I'm going to mess you up. I'm gonna fuck you up so bad that that you won't even recognize Isabel anymore. I'm gonna fucking murder this bitch. Quick battle spam. Now, Gurren isn't confirmed dead. I feel like she'll be restored soon. Chapter 46. But yeah, that was the trainwreck in slow motion. The Unchained, Lilith's body, the Queen, everything that was... Okay, it's not a Queen, but it is Stormbringer, which I know how to fight.
私が言って
ドロティ
いつもより少し過激になるかもしれません。
Nayuta. Oh, no voice. Snow White, heavy arms, no voice again. It's a bug. And it's dead.
一緒なら私は絶対に負けません。
Oh, I have that. All right.
アークの力が必要です。
アークの力は借りない。
私も賛成しかねます。歓迎されない話と分かってはおりました。
No.
ここまでにべもないとは。しかし聞いていただかねばなりません。詳しい因果は不明ですが、クイーンのボディからリリー・バイスらしき人影が出現しました。状況から考えて本人とは考え難い。最も可能性が高いのはリリー・バイスのボディがクイーンに奪取された疑い、すなわちクイーンは未だ健在ということです。一方でこちらは多くのものを失っています。二度と同じ戦力は出せないでしょう。クイーンはアークにとっても必ず討ち取るべき敵です。手を組まない理由がありません。
断る。確実な準備と攻撃手段があれば勝てる相手だ。
You're wrong, Johan. Not in this instance. Yeah, what preparations?
今の状況ではアークと手を組む他に勝算はありません。それは確かです。まあそれでも結構あなた方に反対されようとも私が従う必要はありません。私がアークに助けを求めればそれで済むことです。
好きにしろ。
分解されないといいですね。自尊心を天秤にかけている時ではありません。いかなる手を使ってでも。
必要ないと言っている。
私も同じ意見です。
Stubborn.
ヨハン、外を見てください。何が見えますか？
地上が見える。
どう見えますか？自然が広がり静かでいいとお思いですか？
何が言いたい？
私は嫌いです。この地上のありさまに憎しみさえ覚えるほど。地上には巨大な建築物が立ち並び、車が走り、人々で賑わっているべきです。
Cars driving around throngs of mankind living.
こんな虚しい
Yes,
世界
yes, she
を見たく
does.
もない。そして
Spectacle was vile.
世界がこうなった元凶がある。すべてはあれ、キャツラのせいです。ラプチャーとそのクイーン。
Indeed.
ヤツらこそが世界をこのようにしてしまった。慣れてしまいましたか？もう何十年とこの地上で過ごして見慣れてしまったのですか？私は全く好きになれない。幾千の私が地上の姿をこの目に収め、それでもなおただの一箇所でさえ見慣れた景色にはしたくありません。アークの力を感
She's
じたから。
mad.
自尊心ですか？それとも許せないからですか？
So when they enter the ark out of, or because thou cannot forgive their trespasses. Native revealing she's old as fuck. Yeah, the queen is at least mortal. Yeah. Well, at least the queen is defeatable, but the question is it possible, considering that she does bleed?
正気を保ってください。襟好みをしている時ではありません。
She's
ク
right.
イーンの地上に戻り、最強のニケ、リリー・バイスが乗っ取られているのですよ。賞賛がありますか？万に一つの賞賛でもあるはずもない。それでも自力で地上を取り戻せると思うならもはやうぬぼれです。地上で長く過ごしすぎて判断力を失っているのでは。どうか現実に向かい合ってください。あなた方ほどの器がなぜこのような。
She's right.
方法はあります。
どのような。
手を借りる必要はありません。利用すればいいのです。アークは第3次地上奪還戦を計画中です。手に入った新技術に目をくらませ、密かに力を蓄えています。
新技術。
そうです。エデンからの
漏洩させていた理由はそれですか。
私は風を吹き込んだに過ぎません。クイーンという終着点が見えれば
Goodness, so that was your plan.
燃え上がるはずです。時が来たら私たちはそれを利用するだけ。アークは全力を挙げて地上を目指すでしょう。そうして手に入れたものを私たちは横からさらえばいいのです。
Selfish. And it makes Johan mad. That is far worse. Why?
卑劣なやり方
Yeah.
だ。
あくまで拒むとおっしゃるなら代案を聞かせていただきたいところです。勝算のない戦いを続けたいわけではないのでしょう。
あいつに力を借りる。
もしや旦那の
The protagonist, yes. That's
わかりました。
man.
反対はしません。
I guess he's the only guy you can trust.
あいつの協力が得られない。あるいは協力できない状況にある。そして協力を得ても勝算が立たないとき、その時はアークの力を借りよう。
Oh, now you allow your now you like let go of your pride just for a moment. Like if
こんな虚しい世界。
oh really?
わかり
Why
ま
didn't
し
you speak up before?
た。感謝の念に耐えません。
整備に戻る。あいつへの連絡は私がしておく。
Johan turns around and walks away.
ヨハン、ハランとイサベルとノアは
ドロシー、お前はインヘルトおよびエデンから除名された。二度と顔を見せ
What?
何を驚いている。予想もできなかった。それなら頭の中は相当な花畑だったようだ。消えろ。お前が言った通り、楽園の門をくぐれるのは選ばれた者だけだ。
Johan, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? After all of this shit, then you just say, fuck you, Dorothy, get out.
みんな生きられるかしら。
マリアンとフレンとラプンツェルはなんとかなりそうなのだ。
No, I don't know about that.
ノアという子はいや、私の聞き間違いだったのだ。みんな順調だと聞いたのだ。助かるはずなのだ。
そう。
This isn't what I call living.
よかった。パピヨンでしたか。そうよ。
Nayuta revealing the door will be fine. Are you sure about that, Zenithium?
お茶でもいかがでしょう。
Cup of tea.
え？
Yes. I'll take that tea. All right, hydrate.
そうね。ここでうじうじしてたって何も変わらないわ。
So you
お茶
say.
でも飲みながら話しましょう。
I'm gonna
その
stretch.
通りです。キロ、
Just a
ピク
moment.
ニックセットを。
Just gonna stretch. So, I found a way to combat my back issues. She'll be an old friend soon. Alright. So, Zinth. I know that's... You know what it's like to have back issues, right? I don't want to like talk about something that's too private among people, but you're aware of like what it's like to have back issues. By like out of curiosity, because I've been trying to fight it as much as possible rather than thinking it's hopeless for me. No, I'm not giving up. I thought maybe because of these issues, I was coming to a point where I wouldn't be able to make content at all, like permanently. But my anti-black pill brain came through and realized no, I'm not giving up that easily. So I'm combating this by attacking the problem with a large intake of calcium, zinc, B12, and omega-3. This actually can resolve back problems very quickly especially if you aggressively push with it. It might like start affecting your stomach in weird ways, but it's been working for me, and that's how I've been able to resolve my medical issue with my back. This redheaded hard ass is not gonna get defeated by spine problems. Anyway, back to the kayfabe, right? Gotta say, Space Cadets, I'm very like broken, but we did it. By the way, Kilo is very cute. If I didn't say that already, she's very, very cute. Picnic set F. Roger, setting up now.
いつ何が起きるかわからないので、心を落ち着かせるにはこれが一番なんです。
True.
そう。確かに気持ちの問題ね。
やはり結局は
ドロシー。
Oh, Snow White.
戻ってこい。クイーンという共通の目標ができた。もうそんなことはやめて一緒に行こう。
そんなことですか。あなたも私のやっていることが卑劣だと思うのですか。私はあなたたちのために。
自分のためだろ。私たちは許した。お前もそうしろ。
好きにすればいいでしょう。私はお断りです。
クイーンはお姉ちゃんを冒涜した。
今なんと。
許すことは絶対にできない。安らかに眠っているべきお姉ちゃんの体を奴は奪った。
スノーホワイト、まさか記憶が。
だからドロシー、
She's right.
リリーバイスという世界で一番美しい花を悪びれもせず踏みにじったやつに報いを。
The guy, you mean the bitch, so to say.
あと少しです。本当にあと少しなのです。ですから。
お前は本当に変わってしまった。
Dorothy flies away, disappearing into the air. Come on, listen to Snow White for once. Snow White lingers, staring blankly at her retreating figure for a long moment. What, you staring at her butt? No. A sad realization dawns on her. Those days are gone, never to return. The once brilliant past is now completely faded. Goddess Fall end. Hard mode ending.
驚きましたね。
You again. What do you want?
他に言いようがありません。だからあれほどまでにイリスのボディを望んでいたのですね。クイーンの本体だけが崩壊するなんて。アンチェインドの濃度は十分以上だったはず。古いボディのままでもかなりの規格外だったということでしょう。それにしてもトーカティブに行ったことが現実になるとは思いもよりませんでした。今回の事態が別の予期せぬ連鎖を引き起こすかもしれません。
Yes.
その方が望ましいです。レンは
Fuck you.
ひどい状態です。ほぼ作り直しと変わらないとか。作り直し？じゃあどうなるの？記憶は残って。
Rose's body goes limp like a puppet with severed
い
strings.
けませんね。大事な話に割り込まないでください。
Stop!
自我が強すぎるのも良し悪しですね。それでマリアンは
疑似的なコアを使う形でどうにかできそうです。当然本来のコアではありませんので出力は大きく制限されるでしょう。死んではいないというだけです。
脳が無事だったことは幸いです。クイーン因子も残っているようですね。
因子を吸収されてしまいました。クイーンとしての支配の影響力はもはや比較にもなりません。
残ってはいるのでしょう。でしたらどうとでもなります。無論どうとでもする方法はあなたたちの課題になりますが、それはさておき。
I don't trust the words you're saying.
これからどうするのですか？
Puppet Master
最
bitch.
強のニケ、リリー・バイスのボディを持つクイーン。
This may not be red shoes, right?
賞賛は
But it's in her body. This thing called the mirror is like I still get angry when I look at it.
検討中です。
存分に悩んでください。悩み抜いて慎重に確実な手を打つ必要がありますよ。私は
It's Fubar. I don't think they're gonna win at this point. What do you mean return to the queen anytime? What are you talking about?
マリアンの賞賛が立たなければそうするしかありません。
そのつもりならここで我々の関係を終わりとした方が良いのでは。正直に言えば今後のことを考えると互いに利益があるとは思えないの。
Your usefulness has been
言われ
outlived,
てみ
yeah.
るともっともですね。
一つ提案があります。
いいでしょう。今の状況では一番見込みがありそうです。
話が早くて助かります。
私はクイーンの元へ向かいます。最新情報を適宜お届けしますから有効に活用してください。あら、そういえばもう分身がいませんね。すべて使い切ってしまったはず。情報はどう伝えればいいでしょう。まだ残していたのですね。
よくお分かりで。
どれ
So
ほど
it
です
is.
か？
How
常
many?
にあなたの近くにいるようにしますのでご心配なく。
一体どれだけ増やしたのでしょう。ともあれ、話はまとまりました。お互い力を尽くしましょう。
Why are you
私たちの
helping?
クイーンのために。
What do you mean? That's it. That's Goddess Falls. That'll be all for today. We were streaming for 2 hours 4 minutes. I would like to do a couple of things before I head off. Screw it. Hang on. Let me check like a bulletin board. Claim a little bit of that. Oh yeah, I got this unit, and she is beautiful, I gotta say. This is my first time actually getting any version of Cinderella, and now we pray that only one will be a salvation. Yeah, only one. There we go. Change up Cinderella. Claim all of these. Let me handle like a couple of things really quick. Oh yeah, this. The new costume for Tia. This one actually has a custom voice as well. Like, I'm not sure if I... Xanth, do you think either of these costumes are worth getting? I like these units, don't get me wrong. I heard that they're actually very strong, obviously. In terms of, like, capabilities, they need to be paired together to be used well, but they're actually considered good units. Like, Naga got a favorite item, I think, and she's considered very, very strong. Like, at least from whatever. What was Xanth? What do you think? Like, is it worth investing into Naga and Tia? And are these costumes actually good? Here's a preview of it. Very, very strong sex appeal. She's like a little chameleon over there.
暑い時はやっぱり
That is,
先生も一口食べる
it's just some good, like, therapy after the trauma that I just endured. But what do you think? Is it worth it? Like, Naga apparently is like an SS in bossing and story, but C in PvP. But does she have a favorite? No, she doesn't have a favorite item. She's just very good. She's just that good. And core damage skills only procs with the Shielder Nikke's only. Folkwang, Aether, Arya, and Tia. Tia needs to be paired with Naga, apparently. She's an S in story, an SS in bossing, and again C in PvP. Naga provides strong attack damage buffs and full team shields every burst. Despite Crown simply being better and can be paired with Naga, yeah, Crown can also be paired with Naga. Tia is still important in content that requires multiple ult teams. Solo raid and union raid. No favorite item, but again, she's just very good. What? 30-second delay. Oh, goodness. Lol, entirely up to you. Tia's swimsuit is way too small and, like, totally not safe for work for YouTube's. Oh. Oh, I think I'm about to get, like, a community guideline struck or warning for that. Oh, whoops. I showed a little bit of it, but not much. Oh, goodness gracious. Whoops. I'm sorry about that. Space Cadets, I'm so sorry about that. But do you think it's worth it? Regardless, yeah, don't bottle up like Sana from Hala. She had to retire from back problems. Yeah, for sure. You have something new in the lobby. Oh yeah, this skill cutscene for Snow White. Yeah, this is an awesome thing. A new background is available. It costs gems to unlock it, but Lighthouse and All Eyes on Me is also a very good one. Arc Ranger's office, Arc Machine Hanger, Hansen's office. I'm gonna unlock this and then like have it on here. Eden was partially restored, but not completely. This is Snow White's new form. She took this form in like Arc Guardian at the end of Arc Guardian, basically. What can ya do? Yeah. I like the costume as well, but yeah, hang on. I got a text. What? I thought I silenced my phone. Oh, I did not. Hang on, All right. I can disable the filter lighting now. For my model. Yeah, of course, Snow White. All right, we're out of here. That's enough Nikke for today. Let's go back to the live scene. It was kind of rough, I gotta say, like, but it's been fun, like that. Hang on. Background music, cease it. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Nikke storyline for, yeah, pretty traumatizing. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna raid someone. I'll play, like, what was it? Old Tales in Last Kingdom, and also play Unbreakable Sphere when possible. And Mudfish. Currently finishing up First Affection. Now, I'm going to check to see who we can raid. Stand by. Let's raid a friend of mine. And I do mean a friend of mine. Nemcro. We're gonna raid Nemcro. You ready? Start up the raid. But not yet. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. I would do my usual sort of outro or outslate, but not today. After the to be honest, I'm somewhat holding in the trauma, but it's just fuck. It's fucked. Like what happened in Nikke. It's very fucked. I'll see you another time, Space Cadets. Stay safe. And hold on to hope.